Have you ever wondered which river is the deepest in the world? Let me reveal this fascinating fact: the deepest river in the world is located in Africa. Named the Congo River, it serves as a vital resource and lifeline for millions of people. Interestingly, the two countries flanking this river both bear the name Congo, which can sometimes lead to confusion. These are the Republic of Congo and the Democratic Republic of Congo, two nations separated by this majestic river. Remarkably, one of these nations holds a unique traditional festival that takes place only once every half-century. The Congo River boasts a maximum depth of 220 meters, surpassing China's Yangtze River, which has a maximum depth of 200 meters. Spanning nearly 5,000 kilometers, the Congo River is the second longest river in Africa after the Nile. Its massive basin covers an area of 3.68 million square kilometers, making it one of the largest river basins in the world and a crucial water source for the region. The Congo River flows through 10 countries: Angola, Zambia, Burundi, Cameroon, Central African Republic, Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Gabon, Tanzania, and Rwanda. It empties into the Atlantic Ocean at an astonishing rate of about 40,000 cubic meters per second, equivalent to the volume of 13 Olympic-sized swimming pools. The Congo River is divided into three main sections. Upper Congo originates in the highlands of Zambia. Middle Congo flows through the lowlands, fed by major tributaries such as the Lualaba, Kasai, and Lomami rivers. Lower Congo flows towards the Atlantic Ocean with a strong current. Before reaching the sea, the river empties into a large lake located about 362 kilometers from the Atlantic coast. The world's closest capitals. On either side of the river lie two capitals: Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Brazzaville, Republic of Congo. These two capitals are the closest in the world, separated by only a short stretch of river, excluding Vatican City, which lies entirely within Rome ecosystem and rainforest. The Congo River flows through the world's second-largest rainforest, after the Amazon. This region, hot and humid year-round, provides a haven for hundreds of wildlife species, including water snakes, hippos, crocodiles, turtles, elephants, and many rare animals. Beyond its ecological importance, the Congo River holds immense economic and cultural significance. It supplies water to more than 40 hydroelectric plants, ensuring energy and clean water for millions in the region. The Congo River is a true natural marvel of Africa, intertwining culture, people, and nature throughout thousands of years of history. The Congo River, a unique waterway with vast hydroelectric potential. The lower Congo River is an extraordinary environment where scientists have discovered isolated communities of organisms divided not by mountains or vast oceans, but by the river's powerful currents. In areas with rapid water flow, fish species on either side of the river have evolved independently, resulting in entirely distinct adaptations. This unique phenomenon has fostered a remarkable level of biodiversity. Rarely observed anywhere else on Earth, another striking feature of the Congo River is its lack of a traditional delta. Unlike most major rivers, the Congo empties into the Atlantic Ocean through a narrow area known as the 120-kilometer-long canyon, dubbed the Gateway to Hell. This region is characterized by rugged terrain, steep cliffs, and intense, winding currents that make navigation treacherous, even for experienced boatmen. Instead of fertile deltas, this section of the river features dramatic waterfalls and powerful rapids. Africa's largest hydroelectric potential. With its immense flow and powerful currents, the Congo River boasts the greatest hydroelectric potential in Africa, far surpassing the Nile. It is estimated that the entire Congo Basin accounts for 30% of the world's hydroelectric potential, enough to power the entire sub-Saharan region. Currently, approximately 40 hydroelectric plants have been built across the Congo Basin. Among them, the most prominent is the Inga Dam, located about 200 kilometers southwest of Kinshasa, the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo. This project, initiated in the 1970s, is slated for an upgrade that will more than double its capacity, surpassing China's Three Gorges Dam to become the largest hydroelectric facility in the world. Two nations, one river, and divergent fates, the Congo River serves not only as a natural wonder but also as a border between two nations with similar names, the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, and the Republic of Congo. Remarkably, the capitals of these two nations, Kinshasa, DRC, and Brazzaville, Republic of Congo, are separated by just a short stretch of the river, so close that residents on one side can hear songs from the other. Despite their geographic proximity and shared river, the fates of these two nations differ markedly. Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, a vast nation rich in natural resources but plagued by a history of conflict, political instability, and corruption, which have hindered its economic and social development. Republic of Congo, although significantly smaller, this nation has enjoyed greater political stability and has achieved relatively consistent economic growth, particularly in the oil sector. The Congo River thus stands as both a physical divide and a symbolic representation of the contrasting developmental trajectories of these two nations, united by their shared name and the lifeblood of the river that sustains them both. The story of the two countries named Congo, and the origin of the saying, "Wait until Congo's Tete." Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, area, approximately 2.3 million square kilometers, larger than Mexico and about 7 times the size of Vietnam. Capital, Kinshasa, the largest city in the political and economic center of the country. Population, around 90 million. But it remains one of the poorest countries in the world. Social situation, the DRC faces poverty, political instability, and prolonged conflict. Education, healthcare, and security are not guaranteed. The military and rebel forces are often present, causing significant instability. Republic of Congo, Congo-Brazzaville, area, 342,000 km superscript 2, similar to Vietnam. Capital, Brazzaville, located directly across from Kinshasa, separated by the Congo River. Population, around 5.5 million, smaller than Hanoi's population. Social situation, this country is relatively stable and wealthier compared to the DRC. Its per capita income is 60 places higher on the global ranking than its twin brother. It is considered a safer destination in Africa. The differences in New Year celebrations between the two Congos. New Year in the Republic of Congo, Congo-Brazzaville. The people celebrate New Year's annually like most other countries around the world. New Year's is a time to relax, gather with family, sing, and dance to welcome the new year. New Year in the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. New Year in DRC is the origin of the saying, "Wait until Congo's Tete." People here celebrate the New Year only once every 50 years, making it a rare and special event. Why wait 50 years? There are several explanations, but no definitive answer. Some say it's a long-standing cultural tradition. Others blame civil wars, poverty, and prolonged instability, which have made it impossible for people to celebrate New Year's frequently. How long does Congolese New Year last? Since people have to wait half a century, the celebrations when they do take place are lavish and last for 3 months. People decorate their houses, hold big parties and perform many special rituals. Congolese people have a short life expectancy, which is a sad fact, due to the relatively low average life expectancy in DRC, around 60 years. Not everyone is lucky enough to witness Congolese New Year twice in their lifetime. The origin of the saying, "Wait until Congo's Tete." the saying, "Wait until Congo's Tet," is used to refer to things that are very unlikely to happen or require an extraordinarily long wait. This saying originated from the fact that people in the Democratic Republic of Congo only celebrate the new year once every 50 years, a period so long that it's difficult for many to imagine. Therefore, the saying has become a humorous and sarcastic metaphor for an exasperating wait. Deep within the ancient tropical rainforests of the Congo, shrouded by dense foliage and mystery, lie secrets that have baffled explorers and scientists for generations. This vast, seemingly impenetrable wilderness has become the site of strange and inexplicable discoveries. From creatures hidden in the shadows to phenomena that challenge scientific understanding, recent chilling findings in the Congo have sent shockwaves around the globe. The Congo River, the deepest river in the world, was once called the Zaire River between 1971 and 1997, later named after the nation of Congo. Stretching 4,700 kilometers, it is one of the world's largest rivers by basin size and water discharge, releasing over 35,000 cubic meters of water into the Atlantic Ocean every second. Its depth remains immeasurable in places, and it holds the greatest hydroelectric potential in Africa. Scientists estimate that the Congo River Basin accounts for about 30% of the world's hydroelectric potential, enough to power the entire sub-Saharan region. The upper course of the river, spanning 4,023 kilometers, forms one of the longest rivers in the world, meandering gracefully through Central Africa. Its flow remains steady due to consistent rainfall throughout the basin. The Congo River traverses a total of 10 countries and flows through an enormous rainforest, the largest in Africa and the second largest in the world. Surpassed only by the Amazon, about 500,000 years ago, the Congo River emptied into a vast lake instead of the ocean. Along its banks sit the capitals of the Democratic Republic of Congo, Kinshasa, and the Republic of Congo, Brazzaville, considered the closest capital cities in the world, excluding Rome and Vatican City. From this area, the river rushes toward the sea, passing sections with depths exceeding 228 meters. Unlike many rivers that form fertile deltas, the Congo empties into the Atlantic through a narrow channel with a 120-kilometer-long gorge known as the Gates of Hell. Treacherous rapids and fast currents challenge even the most skilled navigators. Along the river are majestic waterfalls, including the Inga Falls Hydroelectric Dam, the largest among 40 hydropower plants operating on the river. Biologists are particularly fascinated by the lower Congo River, where they discovered the world's first communities of species separated not by mountains or oceans but by the river's flow. In this region, the river is less than 1.6 kilometers wide and harbors entirely new fish species, boasting unparalleled biodiversity. Amid the Congo rainforest dwell the pygmy people, the oldest inhabitants of Central Africa. They primarily reside in the forested areas of the region and are often referred to as little people. In the past, before European explorers had the chance to encounter and study this group, rumors circulated that they were not human like us, but a tribe of half-human, half-animal beings. However, between 1865 and 1870, an explorer of French, Belgian, and American descent, alongside a German botanist, ventured into Africa and confirmed the existence of this tribe. They became the first in modern history to interact with the pygmy people, shedding light on this enigmatic group and their unique way of life. The story of the lost city of Zin and the mysterious creatures hidden deep within the Virunga forests paints a captivating and enigmatic picture. Zin is described as an ancient city once brimming with unimaginable wealth due to its vast reserves of underground diamonds. According to legend, it was King Solomon who discovered this place and recognized its immense potential. To safeguard his newfound riches, he built Zin, a fortified settlement that later became the center of many legendary tales. The city of uniqueness and mystery, Zin was renowned not only for its wealth but also for the peculiar endeavors of its inhabitants. They undertook extraordinary breeding projects, creating unique hybrid creatures. Among these was a native gorilla hybrid possessing remarkable intelligence and loyalty. These beings served both as steadfast guardians and symbols of the city's strength. However, the passage of time brought inevitable decline. The once vibrant and prosperous city of Zin gradually became deserted. By the 19th and 20th centuries, explorers like Henry Morton Stanley described Zin as an unsolvable mystery, with buildings made of indestructible metal, a testament to an ancient civilization far ahead of modern understanding. Mysterious creatures of the Virunga forests and surrounding areas, the tale of Zin intertwines with accounts of numerous enigmatic creatures. One of the most intriguing is the Dinganek, first reported in 1907 by explorer John Alfred Jordan at Kenya's Rucky River. The Dinganek was described as over 4 meters long, with a leopard-like head featuring 2 tusks akin to those of a walrus. Its body was covered in sharp, protective scales, suggesting formidable defensive capabilities. Amphibious by nature, it inhabited areas near water and was rumored to hunt large animals like hippos and crocodiles. Another creature drawing attention is the Kongomato, an extraordinary being said to inhabit the swamps of Zambia, Congo, and Angola. Resembling a prehistoric pterosaur, the Kongomato is reported to have a wingspan of 1.4 to 2.1 meters, smooth, hairless skin, and a sharp-toothed beak. Local accounts describe it as fiercely territorial and willing to attack humans when provoked. Numerous reports detail injuries attributed to Kongomato, prompting some locals to carry protective charms to ward off its attacks. Mystical creatures like the Dinganek and Kongomato are believed by some to be remnants from a prehistoric era or undiscovered species yet to be identified by modern science. While conclusive evidence is lacking, these tales continue to ignite curiosity and a desire to uncover the hidden secrets of the tropical rainforests. These mysterious creatures, along with the enigmatic existence of Zin, suggest that the Virunga region and its surroundings may have once harbored an advanced civilization or a unique ecosystem yet to be fully explored. Zin, with its legends of immense wealth and power, remains shrouded in the mists of history, leaving behind fragments of a puzzle that explorers and scientists still strive to piece together. In 1988, Professor Roy Mell led an expedition to Namibia, a location known for numerous reports about a mysterious creature with a wingspan reaching up to 9.14 meters. The legend of this bird continued to spread, with witnesses often describing it as appearing at dusk, gliding between 2 hills roughly a mile apart. Although the expedition yielded no conclusive evidence, one member claimed to have seen the creature from a distance of 300 meters. According to his description, it resembled a black glider with white spots. Paleontologist K. Winman suggested that belief in the existence of this creature might stem from local tribes who once participated in excavating pterosaur fossils from the Tendaguru fossil beds in Tanzania before World War I. Another theory posits that these accounts could be based on surviving species of pterosaurs from the Mesozoic era. Pterosaur fossils, such as Kelis, Sumarterus, and Hus from the Jurassic period, have been uncovered at Tendaguru, Tanzania. In Africa, archaeologists have also found 2 additional pterosaur fossils from the Cretaceous period, a wing bone of Onatochus in the Congo and a cervical vertebra of a giant pteranodon-like creature. The fossil record in South Africa is even richer, and since the 2 continents were once connected in prehistoric times, researchers believe more specimens could be discovered. If such prehistoric flying reptiles do still exist, they would likely need to surface frequently in search of food. However, the possibility that such creatures have eluded human observation remains a consideration. The Rucky River, often referred to as the darkest river in the world, meanders through the dense rainforests of the lower regions in the Congo. This river, flowing through the Democratic Republic of the Congo, has waters as black as night. The mystery of Rucky's unusual color has long puzzled scientists. Like other blackwater rivers, Rucky's coloration is due to dissolved organic compounds, DOC, in the water. The lack of sediment also plays a role in this phenomenon. Crystal clear mountain streams only turn black when they flow through tropical rainforests, where decaying vegetation releases DOC. The Rucky River traverses nearly flat terrain, accumulating very little sediment. During the rainy season, heavy rainfall washes DOC from the forest floor into the river, simultaneously flooding large areas for weeks and releasing even more organic compounds. These factors combine to create the characteristic dark hue of this enigmatic river. However, one unresolved question is why the Rucky River is darker than other rivers flowing through tropical rainforests. To uncover the answer, scientists embarked on a bold mission, installing monitoring equipment near the river. Their findings were astounding. The team analyzed the density and age of dissolved organic compounds, DOC, in the water to determine their origin, specifically whether they came from peat swamps along the riverbanks. These swamps hold vast amounts of undecomposed plant material, turning the area into a massive carbon reservoir. If carbon from the swamps were released into the atmosphere, it could accelerate global warming. However, carbon isotope dating revealed that this process is minimal. Researchers found that the Rucky River contains 4 times more DOC per liter than the Congo River, despite both being rich in organic acids. These acids can dissolve carbonates and release carbon dioxide, but in the Rucky River, this process occurs at a negligible rate. Because the river is extremely calm, carbon dioxide-saturated water does not readily release the gas, limiting the formation of additional CO2. To this day, the Rucky River remains a phenomenon that continues to astonish both science and humanity, with undiscovered creatures possibly lurking beneath its dark waters, fueling human imagination. A recent discovery unveiled the massive central cavette peatland in the heart of the Congo Basin, spanning an area of 145,500 square kilometers, larger than the entirety of England. This peatland stores approximately 30 billion tons of carbon, equivalent to the total global fossil fuel emissions over 3 years. Peat is an organic soil formed from decomposed plant matter, serving as a carbon sink by removing carbon from the air through plant growth. However, if the peatland dries out due to dredging or agricultural use, it could trigger decomposition and release CO2 back into the atmosphere. With an average peat depth of about 2 meters, this area is estimated to contain roughly 30 gigatons of carbon underground, matching the above-ground carbon reserves of Congo Basin forests. If 1/3 of the peat were to burn, atmospheric carbon dioxide levels could double, raising Earth's temperature by an additional 5 degrees Fahrenheit, approximately 2.8 degrees Celsius. Therefore, peatlands can only serve as a resource against climate change if preserved intact. Maintaining the stability of carbon storage in these regions must become a top priority to mitigate the impacts of global climate change.